Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Naki. Thanks for checking in today. Please, if you are new here, kindly click on the subscribe button so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be the first person to get in touch with. In today's video, we are going to look at how we can hack into someone's machine, but we are going to use our own local machine or a virtual machine for this tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to use Netcat to do a reverse share into our target machine. So that instead of we connecting to the machine to avoid firewall block, we will let the victim connect to us instead using Netcat. So this is called a reverse share. So stay tuned. To do the reverse share, we need two machines. That's the target machine, the machine that we are going to attack, and the machine that we are going to use to attack. So with our server or the machine that we are going to use to attack, we use a cloud provider called Linode virtual machine. So stay in touch. We are going to first do it on a Linux distribution. After that, we try it on Windows 2. Hope all of them will work. So stay in touch. Enjoy the video.
911, what's your emergency?
Okay, so to do this, we have to first set up a server in the cloud. That's what we use to listen, or that will be our main machine that we are going to use to hack into the target system. So let's first set our cloud virtual machine using Linode. Linode is a cloud service provider like the Amazon, AWS, and Google Microsoft Azure. So we are going to use this to perform this demo. So let's first create our Linode virtual machine. Go to linode.com, then you click on create Linode. I'm going to use Ubuntu 18.4. I prefer using this one. You can choose the type of Kali Linux distribution that you prefer or your favorite. Then you choose a region that's close to you. In this case, I'm going to use Dallas, US for this. For this demo, let me use a Shell CPU Linode 0.0075 per hour. This one is very good. You don't want any cost. So you computer name, let me use it. This is the machine we are going to use to attack. So let me call it attack machine. Then we create a password. Yeah, that's it. It's okay. So we click on create Linode. We wait for a while whilst this is creating. After that, we use the command prompt to SSH into this cloud machine. Then we use it to set our listener. So let's wait for a while. Okay, so our machine is now up and running. We copy the SSH access command, then we open our command prompt. We paste this here. Yes, password. This is the password for your cloud machine that we created. Yeah, we are in. So this is our cloud machine, or the server that we are going to use to listen on. Okay, so in this demo, we said it's called a reverse share. So instead of we trying to connect to the user to avoid firewall blocks, we will let the user connect to us instead. That's why we call it a reverse share. So we first have to set up our listener. We're going to use the netcat command nc to set our listener. So first, let's see if netcat is installed on this our Linux server. To check, we can run just nc to check. Yeah, netcat is installed, so we can run nc-help to see the commands or the letters that we have to add to the nc to achieve what we want. So here we want to set up a listener, so we use l for listening. Then we will add -v verbose, will show us everything that happens. Then we use the n means we are going to use only IP address, no DNS. Then we also use the P for port. We specify a port that we want to listen on for the remote computer that we want to attack. Okay, so to do this, we run the command nc, then listen verbose, then P. Then we specify the port that we want to listen on, so 3001. This is the command that we use. Remember, this is for Linux computers. We want to attack a Linux computer. After this, we will look at how we can attack Windows computer. It's the same command, but the Windows have a little bit command attached to it. So this one is for Linux distribution users. Then we specify the IP address of our server. So let's go and check our server IP address. This is our server IP address. So let me enter it. Okay, 45.79. Okay, that's it. This is the command that we are going to use to set up our listeners. Just hit enter. Yeah, you can see it is listing on this our machine, the server, the cloud, the node machine. Then the port that it is listing on is port 3001. You can set up the ports that you want. So now our attack machine is ready, waiting for someone to attack. Just need someone to click on our script, our Python script, or any other script that you write. But for this demo, I'm going to type the command manually for this demo. In previous in upcoming videos, I will show you how you can wrap your script, or you can put that command into a script to run them remotely, or you can send them as an attachment file to an email address. Let's go to our target machine. In this demo, our target machine is a Linux machine. So let me open my virtual machine. Okay, so this is our machine that we are going to attack. We first have to make sure it have internet connection. So we just connect our network. It is already set to NAT. You can check it by going to the settings. You have to use NAT or bridge before you can get internet access from your main machine. You can see the network adapter is set to NAT. You can use bridge or NAT, but I prefer using the NAT. Okay, so let's check if we now have internet access. Okay, yeah, so our virtual machine now have internet access. So we just need to run our command or our script. So we open the terminal. So this is the machine that we are going to attack, or the victim's machine. So we just run our script or our command. So here our server is already waiting for someone to connect. We are not going to attack this machine, but we want the user to connect to us instead, to take control of the user's full operating system. We run the command on this Kali Linux machine. So the command is netcat. Netcat is always installed by default on Linux PCs. So we just run nc, that's the netcat command. Then we specify the shell that we want to use. So for here, let me use bash shell. Yeah, I'm going to use bash shell for this. Then we bring our IP address, that's the server IP address of our machine. So it's 45.79.8.191. This is our cloud server IP address. Then we specify the port that we want to listen on. So the port is 3001. You can choose the port that you want, but you don't have to use a famous port. Just use any random port that you want. So this is the command. This is it. This is the command. So when we hit enter, boom, we have to take control of this machine on our server machine. So let's hit enter and see what will happen. You can see nothing is happening here. But let's go back to our server and see what's happening there. Yeah, boom, says we have a connection from this IP address. It has been received. So we are now the owner of that machine. Hot shoes, we can use pwd to check. Boom, home, Naki. When we move to the victim's machine, our VM, the username is Naki. Let me open the terminal. Yeah, the username is Naki. So let's try playing with this machine. CD desktop. And write pwd again. We are now standing at desktop. Let's create a folder, a directory. Hack 1. Let's go and check. You can see the folder is here. So let's play with it. Okay, let's add a file. Touch hacky. Boom. But on real world scenarios, you don't have to do anything on a desktop. The person will see that something is going on, can just move to different directories where we can hide our payloads and other things that will run frequently. So we don't have to. This is just for practicals only. But always make sure you are doing it on your own local machines. Don't go and attack someone's machine. We can move to document folder and do other things there. Let me do ls here. Here's what we have desktop. So cd, yeah. Let's move to a hidden place that people don't normally go. Let's move to see music. Let's create something there. Touch. You have been do ls. Boom is there. After that, we'll go and check. Let's remove something. Let's remove something from the victim's machine. You can see these are all directories and files that's already on the victim's machine. Let's remove this. Let me go and check something here. You can see all what we are doing is showing here. Okay, so let me remove music.txt. Yeah, let's go. Let's try it here. See, ls. Yeah, so you can see we are now the owner of the victim's machine. That's it, without the victim knowing what's going on. This is just a demo, that's why I'm showing you this on the other side. This is the victim's machine, and this is our server machine. So we are now the owner. When we do who am I, yeah, we are Naki. So that's it. This is how we can do a reverse share into a victim's computer. It's very easy to do. In the next video I will show you how you can do this on Windows computers too. So thanks for watching. Kindly click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that when we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to get in touch with. So after we have finished, let's exit this, move back, let's exit this. Yeah, we are back to normal. So let me close this. So just finish whatever you want to do.